Hello everyone, and thank you for watching. This is Hadrian. Let's play some more Total War Attila in our Crown of Charlemagne series. And continue to kick butt, now that we're finally doing better in so many ways. We have more armies, we have more money, we have more territory. We're going to be marching on Rome within, I would say, 10 episodes or so. That'll be fun. Alright, Charles has had an illegitimate son. That is unfortunate. Power is balanced, which is nice. We have a very nice amount of influence, a nice amount of control. Matter of fact, we can go ahead and use one of our characters. Yeah, let's go ahead and use Nordebert to try and take a little bit more control. Also, we have a lot of upgrading to do. It's expensive. God, just watching my money go down doing each of these upgrades is painful. Okay, that's one army completely done. Damn. All right. What I'm doing is I'm moving armies back up to be able to march on Bavaria in the coming turns. It will be awesome to watch. All right. Yeah, Petouche has been repaired and public order is improving there, so I'll stick around for a bit just to let public order climb all the way back up. Let's end the turn. So we have these armies that were ordered to move.
The way is blocked.
Oh, the way is not blocked. I gave you an order to move side by side with that army. Now I'm going to have to give him another order. Watch. I knew that was going to happen as soon as he was coming up right behind the Emperor's unit. The way is blocked. No, it's not. Shut up. What's... Okay, so I'm going to gain control either way. The opposition party has frustrated your efforts to gather the support you desire. We continue, but you must decide how. This would lose 20 influence. This would lose 25. So I'll do whatever it takes. Okay, good. Now we have a very nice 51% balance of power. All right, this army is going to go ahead and move into Lorch. These armies, I don't want them to force march during the winter because just bad things happen. So I'm going to have them fortify. Oh. Okay, there's that. And... General, what do you need? Battle movement speed? Sure. Inspired leader? Sure. Okay. Public order in Petouche continues to climb. How are we doing building the... Alright, the gallery has been built. Let's go ahead and upgrade to a royal court so we can make it a tribunal, which will help reduce corruption even more. Theodald, the governor. Additional wealth from commercial buildings. That was a nice jump. That's good. Let's do additional cunning or reduce maintenance costs. Not a huge jump, but it's something. All right. I'm looking forward to taking the central provinces in France because I just have a feeling that that is going to give us the income boost that we have really been waiting for the entire campaign. Wow, they know that something is wrong. Also, our relationship with Charlemagne looks genuinely terrible at this point, so it's going to be time to move on them, or they're actually going to move on us. So I'm going to need to be quick with Bavaria. Ooh, nice income jump. We're up to 6607, which is nice. All right, let's have a look here. What can we do? Oh, it's because our research finished. Awesome. So we have decreased recruitment costs, increased Imperium, increased integrity, lower upkeep costs. And check this out. We're going to research this. It'll give us better loyalty, more Imperium, and additional public order, and our research tree will be completely done. So that'll be nice. But for now, let's go ahead and... what can we do here? Does this area need... Pannonia is mostly Christian already, and there's already a church in the area, so it doesn't need a religious influence. It doesn't need to grow. Sure, let's build a hostel. It'll help with public order a little bit, and it gives us the ability to recruit agents in that area. Can I do... Yep, I'll upgrade that mine. Good. And I think there might have been some additional army upgrading to do as well, right? Maybe? No, already all done, because I moved my armies out. Alright, so this army moves to Passau. This army moves to Lorch. This army moves to Wien. Alright, let's put them back in force march. Yep. Oh good, he didn't say the way is blocked that time. That would have just been annoying. Alright, so we are just moving all of our armies up for a very rapid assault on Bavaria. It's just Regensburg and Augsburg. We'll probably fight Regensburg. It'll be a big battle. There's a lot of armies there. And then we'll auto-resolve for Augsburg. And then we'll probably move on our brother pretty fast. Matter of fact, I'm now considering building a second army just to take care of this issue down here. Let's go ahead and look into that. What would it take to do that? I have a recruiting center in Bordeaux, so it wouldn't be difficult. I need to upgrade my siege workshop and my barracks there, though, before I can truly build the best units in Bordeaux. Alright. I'll wait on that for just a moment. The Caliphate really wants to marry.
Our savior has...
They're basically, if you missed the last episode, what's happening every turn now is the enemy factions are trying very hard to just do anything they can to secure some level of peace with the Empire, because they realize they're screwed. All right, so there's Regensburg. Gives us a nice perspective. The Emperor has arrived. His army that was running up right behind him is arriving as well. Can I move you out of Patouge? Nope, I can't. Not yet. Not yet. Let's see how things are looking here. Instability, -1 per turn. So, okay, so in 5 turns, I guess. I guess that's what that's saying. We'll check again. That'll go away. I don't think I've ever actually understood that that's how instability worked until just now. But hey, you learn something every day. It's kind of shameful considering how many hundreds of hours I have in this game. But let's see. Ooh. You can definitely build a church hospital, which will upgrade sanitation in the area. And in a few turns, we'll be able to upgrade the gallery, which will be good. Let's upgrade the manor farm here. Actually, wait. What I was going to do is look into recruiting costs. We can go ahead and upgrade the siege workshop in Bordeaux. I'll take 4 turns. Let's end the turn. I don't have to have an army built here right away, but I'm just thinking about it because my income is increasing. I'm going to have more and more income after I take Bavaria. So, yeah, I just need to think in terms of... Alright, the Muslim separatists have once again been destroyed. Alright. So I need a palace here. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and start recruiting here then. That's what I'll do. So in Aachen, yep, we're going to raise... Looks like this general. Good. Rudolph. Rudolph, you're our new general. Let's raise an army. This is a brand new army called Aachen's Vanguard. Ooh, I like it. And then we will build some mounted spearmen, some mounted swordsmen, mounted archers, and a couple of Frankish cavalry. And then we'll finish recruiting in the next turn. It'll take 4 turns for that army to recruit anyway. Our income will drop pretty solidly while that's happening. But, okay, let's have a look now at our various armies. Are we ready to attack Regensburg? I think we are. I think we are. I mean, let's have a look at Patouge here. Yep, instability -1 per turn. It's at -4 now. That's how it works. Good to know. So instability goes down 1 per turn after you take a province, and you can kind of count how long it's going to take for it to go completely away. Good to finally understand that. One cool thing about doing Let's Plays is it makes you pay a lot closer attention to the mechanics than you might when you are just playing by yourself. Which is good, because if you want to show people how to play, that's how you do it. Alright, so we're going to attack with Warrington. I'm going to declare war. Alright, so people didn't like that I just declared war on them very quickly after... Alright, we're going to continue the siege. Actually, you know what? Ooh, it's going to take 4 turns to build a heavy siege tower. Why 4? Last time it was just 1. Well, let's try again. Let's see. Heavy siege tower times 2. Continue the siege. Now you guys ride over here.
Advance.
All right.
Commander,
You guys ride over here.
ready for battle. At your command.
And you guys ride over here.
Advance.
The Holy Roman Empire has arrived in Bavaria, and there's not a whole lot they can do about it. So now let's see how things look. Still 4 turns. Last time I built heavy siege equipment, it was going to take almost no time at all. Interesting. But let's go ahead and fight. Are we going to do a night battle? No, we're not. Notice how much that changes the battle. All right. Fight the battle on the battlefield. We're not going to have all of those allies, I think, on the field with us. I think the game will only allow in 1 reinforcement army. But, you know, whatever we need to do. A closely packed mass of troops is a superb target for missile units on the battlefield. No kidding! How many times have I shredded people with my artillery in this game? The Battle of Regensburg, 854 AD. We are taking control of Bavaria, trying to unite the central lands of the Holy Roman Empire at long last. It's taken a while. All right, so, oh wow, we do have reinforcements coming in from all... Oh, okay. I'm a fan of this. We're going to go ahead and set up in front of our middle reinforcements there. I am a big fan of this. All right, so here are our onagers. I'm going to just have a standard formation, actually, just in case... Well, no, they're not going to come out to fight us. They have walls. But we'll have a fairly tight marching formation, so once I've knocked down some walls, we'll be able to do some damage. But this is cool. They're going to get attacked from all sides here. This will be a fairly complex battle. All right. We'll have the Emperor back here. Chances are they're going to have some artillery. So I need to be careful with that. So I'll tell you what. I'm going to actually move the Emperor back there. Just in case. And we'll give him a buddy cavalry as we have at some points in the past. And we'll go ahead and create a selection group as well. Alright, let's start the battle. And let's take a look at what they have. The question is, do they have artillery on the walls anywhere? I don't see artillery. Oh, crap! Our onagers are actually not in range because they're crappy baby onagers. Damn. Alright, well. We'll move them into position. Meanwhile, let's unpause. Reinforcements are arriving from literally every direction. This is wonderful. Okay, so the spearmen are going to come in like perfectly with where the artillery are just setting up to be positioned. Meanwhile, I'm going to bring in cavalry to reinforce this army. I'm really just going to bring these armies together. I have some more spearmen here. Looks like some swordsmen came in from the reinforcements on that side.
The enemy approaches.
All right, so now we're able to fire. And what we're going to do is knock on some walls.
Attack, you worthless dogs! Reaper, take our
Like so.
place!
Awesome. Unfortunately, we don't have heavy artillery, so we can't fire explosive rounds, but the flaming rounds will be good enough at knocking the walls down. I'm happy with that. Meanwhile, I think I was going to give these guys some orders, right?
enemy's tower has been destroyed.
Good. Glad to hear it. Oh, do I have some swordsmen here as well? Yes, I do. That's good. Just going to bring all my men together and have a nice big battle.
The enemy's walls are down.
Good. So the cavalry are doing their job. Not really caring too much about formation right now, because once they're all together, I'll give them a few more detailed orders. Alright. Archers, though, are a slightly different story.
Double time.
This video is going to get a little choppy because there's just so many units on the field. There's so much going on. It's going to happen, unfortunately. Hopefully some additional walls will start to come down soon. Let's see how we're doing on that front. Alright, so they're trying to knock down that wall.
The enemy's walls have fallen.
Alright, so there's a few holes. Not as many as we'd like. Let's change our battle plan slightly. We're going to try and knock down that section of wall, because there's also some troops standing on it. Oh yes, that's right. I had the general back here. So I'm going to go ahead and move him up. And there's another unit of cavalry that I can have alongside him. How are things looking here? Artillery are still doing their work. Actually, it looks like one wall is very close to being down, so we're going to just try and knock it down right now. And then hopefully other units will continue to knock down these walls. As long as I have at least like a 2 or 3 wall, preferably 3 or 4, but a 2 to 4 wall gap that's been knocked down, I'm happy. I've also killed, looks like, a number of men in this area, and I've knocked down that tower. So this gives us a nice entry point to be able to march on the city and come in and just do a ton of damage. They also have a number of men positioned here because they think that these guys that came in this direction are going to actually do something.
The walls are destroyed.
There we go.
The defenses are no more.
Alright, let's fire on that wall and that wall, please. And they're already both at 70% damage, so it's pretty likely that the next few shots will knock down this entire stretch, which gives us a great entry point to go ahead and march our army into town. There's one. Excellent. And the other one's almost gone. We're going to try and knock down that one with 1 artillery, the one with the most ammo left, and then the other 3, I'm going to have them fire on this wall because it's almost gone. It's at 70% damage. So let's see how they do, knocking it down. They can't hit it. Wow, that was a ton. Okay, there we go. We need maybe 2 more hits. And 1 more hit on that wall. There we go. Awesome.
We have destroyed their defenses.
Are they coming out to fight me? Are you guys actually coming out to fight me? It looks like they might be. Let's see if they actually hit it this time. Yep. 1 more hit on that wall. And it's down. And we have a nice swath of wall to take. So, let's go ahead and get a little bit better organized, shall we? We have a ton of spearmen on the field. Just an insane amount. Look at that. Those are my spearmen. So we're going to march them up. I also have a fair amount of swordsmen. We're going to position them like so. And then we have a fair amount of archers as well. Any attempt they make to actually come out and fight me, they will very quickly regret. Wait a minute. It appears there are spearmen not moving. What's going on with that? Oh, because I have Palace Guard. Interesting. These are our new spearmen. Look at those guys. They're ready for a fight. They got their mustaches. Good. We took out that last wall. Let's go ahead and tell our artillery to stand down. They're not needed anymore. Massive army getting into position here. Pretty large city that we need to take control of. You can see some Roman ruins here. Pretty cool. I don't think the battle is going to last particularly long, just because it's a huge number of troops. But what I'm going to do now that they're mostly in position is I'm going to cut this episode here. We will move these cavalry up and march into Regensburg in the very next turn. Probably take it pretty quickly. And then, I'm sorry, in the very next episode. And then we'll probably auto-resolve that other battle. So this is the climactic battle for control of Bavaria. Will be pretty fun. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're considering subscribing, I upload new episodes in Crown of Charlemagne every day at 6 p.m. If Crown of Charlemagne is over when you're watching this, then there's probably something else grand strategy, history related in the... I said 6 p.m., I meant noon. Noon EST. That's GMT minus 5. There's probably something else in the noon slot, but I have other stuff going at 6 p.m. as well. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next episode.